right, am I going? Am I blinking red here?
I'm gonna get hooked in here first, and then I'll have you come on in.
Am I blinking red on my?
You are blinking red.
Good, good. Where do I need to go?
You're good right there for the moment. All right, I'm hooked in through 2, unlocked. Check the glider over. We're looking happy there. All right, Mr. Corey, come on in here with me. Face the front there. Perfect. First thing I'm gonna do is a good check on your harness. Make sure everything's squared away, looking good.
Yeah, I don't think I can grip it for 4,000 feet.
One of these lines got popped over another one.
You guys should have a tequila bar here. Just take a shot of tequila before you go.
Keep it in our cars.
There you go. $5 a pop. You ready, Kyle? My mom wants to do it. We'll plan a trip. We're tipping. We're tipping.
Like cow tipping? What kind of tipping? Alright, so then I'll write it on your kneecap there. Get that, that'll make life a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
Alright, another good check here now.
Is that I'm attached?
You around. You were attached, it's just going to be a little more comfortable. Okay.
What's this little bubble? Wind speed?
Yeah, it's airspeed indicator. Alright. Got 2 leg straps, 2 leg loops. Head and shoulders line. Through there. Our leg line through there. Carabiners good. Alright, we are squared away and happy now.
We're ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're
Are you
ready. I'm ready.
Alright, man. I'm hooking you in through 2 hang straps here, Corey. Alright, the main
Cool.
and the backup. Your carabiners locked. You're hooked in through the same 2 straps I'm in, okay? No way you can separate from me or the glider now. It's a good thing. No pulling my parachute.
All right, fine. Now we'll pull the parachute.
I can already tell. Napoleon Dynamite's one of his favorite movies, isn't it? We got skills. Pretty good with a bow staff. Computer hacky. Alright, let's go this 3-2 and locked. Things look good. I'm set. This is just our release here. I got total control of it, when and where we release. He's also got a release.
As high as possible.
No fluke to it, no guesswork, no scientific process. Coming this way, comes. He's limping too. He's got Kim's legs. You walk. Run DMC did not walk like that. All right, man. You ready to lay down?
Oh yeah.
All right.
My legs are like really long out there.
Yeah. Say long legs. How's all that feeling, man?
Good.
Fairly comfortable?
Yeah.
A little weird? Alright, last good check. We got 2 straps locked, 2 straps unlocked. Your lines look alright, everything feels good?
Yeah.
Here's where he hugs my hips! Woo! Alright, let me get your right hand straight across my back here. I'm going to tuck your thumb here into that blue strap.
Okay.
Same thing on this side. And that's it.
Alright.
Those are your grips. And I'm going to be honest, you're a big strapping dude. If you let go of me, grab the glider, and try to kill us while we're launching, you can do it.
I will not try to do that.
You will not do it.
So hold on to you.
Hold on to me and just relax and enjoy.
Yeah! That was awesome!
Oh, we're going to get some of that.
Yeah. I'm blinking red, right? Can you see
You
it?
are a red blinker.
Good. Yeah, recording.
Thank you, Pete. All right, man, here we go.
Woo!
Relax, hang on, enjoy. The kids are out to play.
Woo!
Dude, you're already hooked and we just started. I can tell.
Oh, a little stage over there. That's sweet.
Oh, man, this place is beautiful. We got the bathhouse, the swimming pool, volleyball court. Couple just got married down here last night.
No way.
They met here. You know, pretty close at the same time. They both started learning about the same time.
Oh, that little dog. That's awesome. chirping.
The only people out there are the hurricane hunters.
Right.
Hurricane Bob and Anthony. Like, they knew it was going to get 15 feet.
You can see everything from up here.
And then looking straight that way, that's Point of the Mountain there, Point Park, Covenant College, and Campus up there.
Okay.
Chattanooga's just straight past that. We get a good view over here. Looking this way, we're just looking straight towards Atlanta, back that way. Get a good feel here for what they call it, Cumberland Plateau.
Yeah.
Oh, just these big plateaus on the mountain, nice big flat top. And look how sweet, because it's a long, wide, big mountain. It goes all the way down to the point there.
What are those lakes right there?
Little local lakes.
Yeah.
Beautiful colored green one that looks more natural
Oh,
than
yeah.
anything. That's a man-made lake.
Yeah.
Anything that pretty, yeah.
Yeah, right? Food coloring every morning.
Probably no livestock, no fish, nothing alive.
I think gloves would have been a good idea.
Yeah.
My hands are freezing.
If you want, you can take them off now. If you want to tuck them in your pocket or, put them up here in your harness. It's totally cool. There's nothing we can do wrong with here.
Now, where's the... Oh, really? 24?
Yeah, we're about 24, 25 right here.
Nice.
So we've got a ways to go. Our mountaintop's about 1,300.
Sitting still.
Just parked right here. We're still flying about 30, but our ground speed, we're only going about 3 or 4 over the ground. So our airspeed, ground speed in the air are completely different.
Right.
If we're in a tailwind, like when we fly that way, we'll be cruising over the ground about 40 or 50.
Sweet.
Just 50 mile an hour. Doesn't affect how we're flying. We're still airspeed just about 20, 25, but our ground speed will improve. The only time that matters is when you're landing. Land into the wind, you're good. If you land downwind, man, you're zooming over the ground. You're eating cow shit. You can see here, man, it's rough and smooth air. I don't have to hang on, don't have to muscle it. I just give it little tiny inputs here and there to keep us in the right place behind the sweet spot. Free flying, man, for a Destiny high adventure thrill sport, we spend 75% of our time just doing nothing, hanging out, talking to buddies, just relaxing, taking in the view.
How close do you guys fly to each other?
Well, it depends on the conditions and on who the other pilot is, and you can almost touch wingtips with buddies on a calm day.
Nice.
That's part of the fun is just looking over your buddy, like any good sport outside, just looking over, seeing that gleam in their eye. You're just connected spiritually. But only certain people, some people you stay as far away from them as you can. It's like driving. Some people are careless and reckless. Some people are... Strangely enough, that core group are some of the idiots up here too, so you should really watch out for them more than anyone.
It's so weird that we're like climbing altitude, but we're just sitting here.
Yeah, we're actually at this point, the wind, it can tend to get stronger, just like the water in a creek. The water on the bottom is going to be moving slower than the water on the top. Same thing here, the air near the ground is in that gradient. So on the ground, it's only blowing 5 to 10. Up here where we are, it's probably blowing about 20. So it gets stronger up at altitude. Another few thousand feet, it's probably blowing 25 or so, man. And every day is different, what it's doing now is going to be different.
just like a little, you know, little
little
egg.
bitty,
Yeah.
tiny little river. This is looking out like Chickamauga and Fayette, Flintstone, Chattanooga Valley, right back here. Now we're almost here, about 3,800 feet. I'll give you another heads up in a minute when we release. The main thing you're going to feel when I release is just a very slight little drop, nothing big, nothing crazy. You're going to feel it slowing down a little bit, just like hitting the brakes gently in a car. Nothing crazy at all. Unless you want crazy, give you what you want. We usually just make it a nice smooth transition to start off. We can stay crazy for a little bit later. Only if you want. Whatever you want to take.
I like it fun.
Well, you want to start off with a little bit of fun?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, scrap the smoothies. So know this first little thing I'm going to do, some of the more fun roller coaster stuff. It's not how it has to be. And then we'll pan out and have a nice smooth transition.
Cool.
Alright, Mr. Corey, we're at 4,100 here. You ready for release?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm going to pull in for speed.
Woo! Yeah!
And a little wing over. It's just a fast climbing turn, and I'm letting the glider dive here. A little turn. Now I'm just letting it come out of my hands.
Woo!
Now I'm just kind of letting the glider do its own little cadence. Here's a little dive. I'm going to do a little right turn. Now I'm just going to let the bar come out naturally. Just giving it a little bit of direction, letting it do its own
That's
thing.
awesome.
So all that is, we're giving it some energy, we're building up some speed, it's like a car downhill, and then I'm just going to let it climb a bit, let it bleed off that speed, give it a turn, and now I'm just doing little figure eights back and
Is it designed to automatically level out?
Yep, all the time. That's the first thing I'll show you here. If I'm pulling in, this is just a gentle weight shift, just like you learned in the videos. You can hear it there, you can feel it.
Yeah.
Those are two of our biggest instruments, our sound and our faith. Well, right here, the glider's talking to me. If I'm relaxed with my hands, I can feel that it's trying to come out here. The glider's always trying to return to what's called trim speed. Thing, hands off, where it flies all by itself.
Wow.
Always trying to get there. Check this out. Flying backwards. Yeah, we're getting a little lower. So yeah, moving backwards on the ground. I want to do a right turn. Nice and gentle. I'm relaxed. All I'm going to do is shift my hips and feet to the right. Gentle little bump. Bing. Here's our right turn. And at this point, it's not always going to fix itself in a turn. It's going to fly itself right here, perfect and smooth, until I come out of it, which is a turn the opposite way, just a little bump with my hips and feet. And there it straightens out.
So it's really just shifting with the wind. It's not really
just a little bump, kind of keeping your head centered, just like a fishtail.
Yeah.
The reason for that, this strap here is connected to your butt. That's what's connected to the glider. That's how we're talking to the glider.
pulling
Same
the
thing
wingtip.
as it's talking to us through our hands. Nice little thing I'll show you. It'll give you more confidence that it's always trying to fix itself. We're going to do a little roller coaster stall here. Nice big one. I'm going to push out, shifting my weight back. You can hear it getting slower.
Yeah.
And right here it gets quiet. Now the glider's trying to dive. It's saying I'm not flying anymore. I need airspeed. And now it's saying, all right, I got speed. I want to recover and get back to where I fly all on my own. Automatically dives, automatically recovers. We're just here to let it do its thing. Got it. Like it. Weight we shift this way, automatically effect. If you hold your weight to the side, it's going to be a big turn. That's it. What do you think, man? Ready for some of this?
Yeah.
All right, put your hands on down here. There you go. I'm going to lean back, give you a little bit of room. Oh no, you're already relaxed. This is easy. And that's the key, man. Just gentle grip, nice little gentle dance. Alright, you can spread your hands out a little more there with your left hand. Beautiful. Now, first thing we'll do is a little left turn, pulling your hips and feet here towards this hand, and you can also help push them over that way a bit too. There you go. And now we're just relaxed again. Just let the glider do its turn. That was a little weight shift, so here's our little turn. And it's going to stay here until we come out of it. So right here, give me a little right weight shift towards me with your hips and feet. Just bumping them on over this way. There you go. You see, pretty dramatic, you know.
Yeah.
The more weight we shift, the more it'll do. So right here, we're going to do that same thing to the right towards me. And really crank your hips over here. Give me all you got. There you go. Now we're just relaxed again. little bigger weight shift, a little bigger turn. Now give me a nice big one to the left. Really pull those hips over there. There you go. Straighten us out. There we head off to the left in a little bigger turn.
Oh, wow.
And to correct a big turn, it just takes a little bigger weight shift to get us back. To correct a little turn, just a little bump. How's that feeling, man? That's
awesome.
all you
do.
You're moving your hips and feet. I'm just hanging out for the ride. Ready to play with some airspeed?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Pull on in for me. Give me some airspeed. Sweet. You can hear it. You can feel it. Give me a little more of that. Yeah. Ow. Now you can feel it trying to come out a bit, right?
That is awesome.
Glider's trying to return to what we
Yeah.
call trim speed. Now go ahead and just take both hands off completely and just let them hang down in front of you. That's what it wants to do. We're locked in, we're secure. And there are a couple bumps in the air there, put us in a tiny little turn.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. This is essentially all we're ever doing up here.
hanging out.
Alright, man, you got control again. Go and put your hands back on there.
Are those,
Just to let you see that it'll do it all on its own.
Yeah. Are those, mountain bike trails over there?
Yeah, some mountain bike trails, but that path you're seeing up through there where it's kind of clear,
Yeah.
that's where the tornadoes came through earlier this spring. There was a path about 45 degrees that way coming down Sand Mountain. It just came down over the mountain, down through Trenton, up right there, just right through the heart of it. If you drive down that road, you'll see some of the path of destruction there. Just wiped out trees and houses left and right. Alright, here we're going to play with a little stall, which just means you're going to slow down, pushing out, and when the glider starts really pushing back against you, your job is to just let it do what it's going to do naturally. Just let it react, and we're here for a little guidance. So when you're ready, just start pushing on out, and now push all the way out and lock those arms out. There you go. Now just let it come on in.
That's
Automatic
awesome.
dive,
Yeah.
and automatic recovery from that dive. You feel we're hitting a couple little bumps while we're doing it too, no big deal.
Woohoo!
Getting a little breezier. How'd that feel?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, man, we're going to do another one of those, a little bigger this time. So right here, I want you to pull in first a little bit. Go ahead and pull in a little. Here we go. Now just let it out, shove it all the way. Give it a
Oh, yeah!
Now relax.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a little bigger stall, a little more
Yeah.
abrupt. It's always going to recover.
Yeah, you can tell how
Dive
it
might
just
be a
goes,
little more, but
goes right
always
back.
just doing its thing. All right here, I want you to give me a little bit of speed. Give me a little more even. Now give me a left turn. Boom. Feel how quick it goes into that turn?
Yeah.
That's the way it works. Just like a car on the interstate doing 80. The faster we're flying, the quicker it reacts.
Yeah,
So
you don't
here in a
even
bit,
have to
when we
hit
come
it.
into land, you'll see we'll be picking up a lot of speed. That's just so we have super fast control. What do you think about a little bit of aerobatics here like I was doing?
Yeah.
Alright, man. Real simple. We're just going to be diving a little bit, then we're going to be doing a little turn, and then you felt how the bar wants to come out. When I say let it out, you're just going to let the bar come on out. Alright, we're going to start with a nice stall here, so go ahead and push on out and get a stall. Alright, you ready to dive?
Yep.
Pull it in for me, all you got. Now give me a right turn to me, and just let it out. There you go. Now another dive, pull in, and a left turn, and just let it out. Give me another big dive, big, all you got. Right turn, just let it on out. One more of those, dude, big dive, left turn, just let her on out. Beautiful, man, that's all it is, just little aerobatics.
Yeah.
Just setting up some energy, and then just giving it little guidance while it's doing its thing.
I mean, it seems like something you could, you know, it doesn't take, you're just hanging out.
That's it, it's just natural, it's
Yeah.
all the fun you want it to be.
Yeah, I mean, you get the direction and you get the feel for it.
Yeah. We're getting closer to landing here, so I got a question. You want me to take over and do the dive bomb on the pavilion, or would you like to have some control landing?
I
You're fine,
want to do the dive bombing.
Alright, and I'm about to come on back down here. And we got plenty of time. We'll put your hands right back over where they were. There you go. Like I said, we'll be coming out of this turn with lots of speed. That just gives us lightning fast control where we need it near there. And if you want to let go with your left hand and wave, you can. Alright, you ready for it, man? Here we come in, then.
Woo! Yeah!
That's the spirit we like.
Relatively smooth landing too. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, I even had a little bounce there,
Yeah.
but you know, yeah. sweet. And that's it. We come in fast, so the glider's going to react super fast to us. That's all there is to it.
That sucked. I want a refund.
I was giddy though. It's not about him. It's about me.
Oh man.
Man, Corey, that was beautiful.
That was
dude.
awesome.
Nice fun. We love 4,000 footers.
Even dressed for it. Very good.
Oh, his hands are cold. He's shivering. He was hugging me tight. Yeah, be careful there. You can have a seat in the car.
I get to ride in the cart?
Yeah, well, no. You're pulling the glider back.
I'm taking her with me.
Oh, he's just going to sit up front with